All right, well, here we go with the Friday reading. One more day on, well, probably 2 more days. Probably today and tomorrow's reading on the old Steve's Love Tarot equipment as we wait for the new Steve's Love top to show up. So the other one blew up in case you relate to the show. Anyway, Friday. What are they thinking and feeling? That's what the thumbnail says. Well, randomly at the bottom is 9 cups. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. I'll be honest with you. It's one of those energies where it's sort of hazy. Okay? I'm just going to be honest. When you're asking what somebody's thinking and feeling, you only get the information if it's for the greater good. It's a little hazy. Does that mean I can't cut through it? No, of course not. I'm Steve. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Right? Steve's Love Tarot, not Shithead Love Tarot. I got this. Let's see. Let's go. You're somebody's goal. That's what it feels like. It feels like a soccer game, or what the Europeans call football, whatever. Feels like you're the goal. I don't know why. I think they feel like there's a goalie there, though. All right, here we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Now we're going to pull one. That's the overall energy. It's a Knight of Pentacles, fueled by a moon. I think doing nothing, I think everyone's person thinks doing nothing is not an option. Even though there's a goalie in the goal, they're going to try and score anyway. All right? That's the best way I can phrase it. For now. We'll see what falls on the table. 1 card for each sign. No clarifiers in this reading. I'm not your astrologer. I'm going to put the sign names here. But about 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. It makes no difference what your sign is. I could call these John, Peter, Paul. It doesn't matter. Right? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, John, Peter, Paul. Makes no fucking difference. I'm just splitting a cycle into 12 pieces. There's text at the top of the description that explains all of that and more. All right. Overall energy. I think somebody's, it's what I said a little bit in the Saturn reading the other day. Somebody's afraid to do nothing. It feels like that. It feels like they're afraid to do nothing. I don't know where I said that in the Saturn reading. I should have. Story begins with Aries position 1, ends with Pisces position 12. 9 out of the 12 should resonate. Let's go. You ready? Are we frozen? Oh, we're not. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's go. We open with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of love here. I felt that on the 9 of Cups. You're somebody's goal. Somebody wants to give you the full cup, and they feel like if they don't do it now, there's some sort of now or never in the energy. There's a lot of that. You know, hell, they moved the doomsday clock a little bit. So, I mean, you know, there's a whole lot of now or never in the energy everywhere. You know, it's a little bit, if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. I'll never get the chance, right? Well, somebody feels like that about you, about giving this cup. Showing you what, not so much giving it, showing you what's in it. I don't know why it comes out that way. I don't know. Take it for what it's worth to you. It's where our story starts. It's for a lot of people. It bookends the hot spot of the connection cycle, the Cancerian energy, which is the theme energy of this cycle. And it's the closest related to the overall energy, where doing nothing doesn't appear to be, they're afraid of doing nothing. They're afraid of standing still. They better go now, right? Better start running because it's much too late to jog. You know, I mean, all right, Taurus, position 2. Queen of Pentacles. Got a lot of queens here. A lot of queens. Well, this is your... somebody at a distance thinks right now that they feel smaller than you and they wish they didn't, but they feel like, again, there's that urgency to come towards you where doing nothing is not an option. They feel like they're going to make a fool of themselves if they come towards you, whoever this is. I don't think that'll stop them. I'm just letting you know, right? So you can have some fun with that. You got a lot of power, queen, male or female. You could have some fun with it. Think about if you were a queen or a king, if you do, I mean, whatever. Think about if you're a king or a queen. You could be a really nice king or queen, right? Or you could fuck with people, right? Because you could. I'm going to off with his head. Are you sure, sir? Oh, yeah. You know, and then stop it right before it goes. Just at the moment where they piss themselves, you stop the sword from chopping their head off. You could really fuck with people with that kind of power, you know. So this person's afraid of being beneath you. They're probably coming towards you. You be kind, queen, okay? Be kind. Don't fuck with them too much, all right? Urine stains are hard to get out. Anyway, Gemini, position 3, slice number 3. 3 everywhere. 3, 3, 3. 3 of Pentacles. It's like somebody waking up in the morning going, I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to start over. I'm going to start a new life. Somebody's got a new lease on life. It's because of you. They probably want to come towards you or this wouldn't have shown up. But I'm just telling you what they're thinking and feeling. Okay? I don't think they're thinking very clearly. I don't think they've had breakfast yet. Maybe after breakfast this changes. But it is what it is. Cancer, the hot... I like this. Good. But this person gets like this sometimes. This is that same energy I always get for you, where that person's controlled by some King of Wands on their side. Too many people in their ear. Could be cultural kind of a thing. Feels very cultural to me. Which can be religion and things like that. You know, in our culture, we just don't do it, right? We just don't run off with somebody. Well, the soul wants what the soul wants. It doesn't much give a crap about your traditions. You know, the soul wants what it wants. It's just a fact. Take it or leave it. I mean... There's a lot of people living in misery because they're trying to please other people around them. Well, it's not the right thing to do. I wasn't raised that way. Well, okay then, enjoy your life. You know, this person here got a new lease on life. They've woken up, they're ready for a change. Does that mean they're coming towards you? We'll find out tomorrow in the weekly reading what actions they're going to take. But this is important to know here. So far, I feel like people would be coming towards you. I don't think there's anything here that would stop them, per se. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle, bookends the Queen of Cups, the most love I can pull. Something here for everybody, always in all signs position. It's the most powerful card I can pull. It had to be. That's the most love, emphasis on the word most. That's the most love for me that I can pull from the deck, right? The Queen of Cups, she gives the full cup, right? And this is the most powerful card, emphasis on the word most, powerful card that I can pull. Yeah. A new day is dawning for somebody. Somebody here thinks they absolutely know what they want. They know what they love. Again, I don't think there's anything here stopping anybody from coming towards you. I just feel like because it's hazy, they haven't really thought it through. Again, we talked about it in the Uranus reading, the short-sightedness of Uranus and Gemini, right? I mean... It's one thing if you want to take over a neighboring country, like the last time it happened in World War II, right? It's one thing if you want to take over a neighboring country, but you also got to consider what other people are going to think about that and how that's going to cause some problems. I think this person isn't thinking about, they want to come conquer you, right? But they're not thinking about how it affects the people around them. And I think that's where they're going wrong. But again, there's a very powerful pull to come towards you. So you have to force, what I told you in the Uranus reading, you have to force the long view with Uranus and while Uranus is in Gemini. Otherwise, it'll just be all for you. You. It's all about me, right? This person's not considering the people around them. So if they're married, they don't give a shit. You know, they're going to give that cup. Leo, position 5, the Leo soap opera. Empress. Oh, this person never does well in their feelings. They're in their feels a lot about you. They're feeling you. They're thinking you. I get it. It's tied with this. It's tied with that. Hell, it may even be tied with that a little bit, although it doesn't feel like it's bouncing off of it. But if I did timestamps, I would definitely tell Leo people, make sure you watch Aries and Cancer. You know, it's definitely ringing off of that. I want to say that it reads like somebody here is just, I think they dreamt about you recently. I feel like you're just there. Your souls are together. Okay? Your souls are sitting on a couch, watching TV, feeling each other up. That's what I feel like. I think you could feel this person. I don't mean feel, don't be dirty. I think you can feel this person. I think you can feel their presence. If you can, I can dig it. I will see what actions they take tomorrow in the weekly reading. Virgo, number 6, slice number 6. Sometimes my wild card, sometimes you guys show up here. Not this time. King of Wands. Oh, you got a fucker. I keep getting this. You got somebody attached to you that just, you intimidate the motherfucker out of them. This is feedbacking off of this and this. They love the shit out of you. Somebody around you thinks that you're someone who needs to be impressed. I don't know why they think this way about you. I doubt it. Because this is for most of you watching, and I highly doubt that most of my viewers at Steve's Love Tarot, the non-rainbow unicorn channel, are superficial people that need flattery and things like that. I teach you against those types of things. Just go ahead, be a self-contained unit, be your own best friend. Stop looking out, start looking in. That's my main message on one side of things, right? So somebody here feels like you need some kind of attention. You need to be impressed. So they're trying hard to impress you. You might start to notice this very soon. We'll see what actions they take tomorrow. That's just how they feel about you. That you need to be impressed. That you're impressed with bling or something like that. Or you need a bunch of compliments. Oh, those are nice shoes. Those are nice whatever. If there's somebody around you that's trying to compliment you a lot, that's who this is. Okay? It's fine. You can let them know that you're good. If they want to have lunch, if you want to go on a date, I'd rather you were yourself than somebody licking my ass through the whole fucking date. Okay? I mean, it's about that. Okay. All right. Libra, position 7. Justice. Somebody feels like they got one up on you. I don't know. Roles can be reversed. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm good at separating the energy. You're the static energy that's here. The flowy energy is the incoming. It's somebody attached to you. But I'm not perfect. Nobody is. I'm not the warlock on the hill or anything. I'm just a talking hand on a fucking video. And on an old computer at that from 2011, because it's all I got till the new Steve's Love Top shows up. This fucking thing. This poor little dual core processor, it can barely handle this shit. It's like, are you done yet? I'm like, no. Okay. I think it's got like 2 gigabytes of RAM or something. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. I'm used to like 32 and shit. All right. Anyway. Somebody feel like they got one up on you. Roles can be reversed, but I don't know what it means. We'll find out tomorrow. Did you have a conversation? This could be near future influence. In other words, you might have a conversation with somebody coming up, and they feel like they won. It's somebody in your life. I'll tell you who this might be. Take it for what it's worth to you. It's somebody in your life where everything's a competition, right? If they live at a distance, it's a competition. My mother's like that. Everything's a competition with her. No matter where she is. Sometimes she's in North Carolina, and sometimes she's over in the UK. Right? It doesn't matter where she is. She'll ask me about the weather if we talk. I'll say, well, it's about 76 degrees. It's a nice day. It's a nice... And she will go up, oh, it's 78 here. She'll be really thrilled if it's more. If it's less, she'll play it down and then talk about it like it's going to be more later. It's usually more. Today's just a one-off kind of a thing. Everything's competition. Whether the weather, whatever. This is that type of person. I'm not saying it's your mother, but I am saying it is that type of person. Where everything to them is they feel like they want up. Let them, I don't know. You might have a conversation coming up with them, I'm not sure. This is for a good number of you watching. So don't sit out there and go, why do you harp on Libra so long? Never mind Libra. I'm not your fucking astrologer, and this ain't your fucking horoscope. This is position slice number 7 of a 12-slice pie. Right? And what cheap bastard type slices a pie into 12 pieces, I don't know. It wouldn't be me. You come to my house, it's a 4-slice pie. Maybe 2. Okay? All right. Scorpio. My hot Scorpios, position 8. 7 wands. It's sort of the opposite of what I said here in a way. Somebody thinks you one up them. Somebody thinks you're hard to read. Somebody thinks you're spying on them. You're casing. It's like my casing out the joint energy. Where if you were going to rob a bank, please don't. It's not legal. But if you were going to, you'd case out the joint. You'd see the comings and goings, when it's busy, when it's not. You'd figure out where the freeways are and all that kind of stuff, right? Okay. But hopefully I haven't just given somebody instructions. But anyway, somebody feels like you're eyeing them up for something. I don't know what that is. I don't know, but that's the way. That's the flow of energy. I don't know what's going on. Somebody's suspicious. It could be somebody who's suspicious of you. Could be that. It could read that way. Sharing the benefit of my experience reading energy, it could be that. It's more fun if it's the other way. If somebody feels like you're casing them out for something, that's kind of fun. I think it's just a paranoid asshole that's attached to you. I think you've got a soul connection. It feels like a light soul connection. Could be somebody you work with who's just a paranoid prick. That's all. It's fine. Let them be paranoid. The energy that's around right now could make you very paranoid. Uranus and Gemini could make you very paranoid. You know, really is. I mean, last time Uranus was in Gemini was World War II. The Nazis were on drugs, man. They were high as a kite. They were freaking out about every little fucking thing. It's where speed comes from. You know, they gave us the speed epidemic from the 1950s, you know, after the war. All right, Sagittarius. So, I mean, I don't know. You could have somebody attached to you that's fallen into the short range, the short-sighted energy, and they're a little bit fucking, you know, a little bit wackadoo. All right. Sagittarius, position 9. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. Always tricky. The Fool. Very interesting. You might, this feels more like something for the Saturday reading that I wish I could clarify, but you might get there's opportunities coming your way. Lower your defenses a little bit. Lower your restrictions a little bit. You've got a chance coming up. Somebody's thinking about giving you a chance, giving you a opportunity. Now, you get that a lot, but this is something very different. This is something I haven't picked up on yet for you, okay? I don't know what this is, but this is somebody who definitely, they want to steal you away from someone else, either a person or an organization, okay? It's sort of what it feels like. And they're working up a plan. Okay. What you want? I don't know, maybe you work at McDonald's and Burger King trying to get you. I don't know, it could be that. Or it could be, again, a person. You got someone who wants to, you got a boyfriend or a girlfriend or both. And some, I don't know. Hey, it's Steve's Love Tarot. If somebody wants to steal you away from that, I don't know. I don't know. All right. Position 10, Capricorn. The Queen of Wands. And it fell right on top of the King of Wands, didn't it? Yeah, somebody think it's read with this. It's tied to this. This is one of the slice number 10 of my 12 slice pies. Somebody here thinks, I would be insulted by this. Somebody thinks you're superficial. Somebody thinks that they can impress you with bling bling. And you're deeper than that, right? I mean, sure, I'll take your fucking diamond. I'll take your Maserati. I'm not stupid. I'll take it, right? And you're like, sure, thank you. But I'm not going to marry you because you gave me a fucking Maserati. You got to show me you're a decent person. If I got to share a house with you, right? But sure, if you won't give me a car, I'll take it. Yeah, right on. Cool. Right? So, somebody's got the wrong impression about you. But I do see somebody coming towards you. And they're bringing some gifts. Might be. All right, Aquarius. Position 11. The other hot spot, or wild card. Sometimes you guys show up here too. You already showed up here. And kind of here. 3 of Wands. You're not showing up here. This is separate. So this is for some of you. Then never mind Aquarius. I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your fucking horoscope. But position 11 here, 3 of Wands. Somebody's ship. Normally I'd say like it's like your ship came in type of energy, but it's flowing the other way. So it's like I would read it like somebody's ship came in. And they think that that's going to impress you, or they want to share it with you. I feel like they're going to impress you, that they feel like now they can get you. There seems to be a lot of this. It shows up here, 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 shows up here a little bit, where somebody's not coming towards you because they feel like they don't have enough. And now in this energy, they feel like they've got enough, or they feel like it's now or never, it's going to have to be enough. Whatever it is. Somebody's ship came in, and now they're going to approach you. They might want to go out, hang out, or whatever. They want to show you a new life, a new way to live. They want to experience it with you. Okay? This could be something very mild. It could just be a friend that won $500 in the lottery, and they want to, you know, let's finally go out to that really cool restaurant or something. It could be that. Or it could be somebody else that just hasn't had the nerve to come up to you until they had enough, you know, in their pocket or something. I don't know. You know, or a better car than a 74 Pinto. I don't know. But that's what I get here. All right. I wish I could clarify that. I'm going to write that one down because tomorrow on the weekly reading, I want to see what actions they're going to do. There's something very. I'm going to write that down. I wish I could clarify. I'm not going to break my rule. I'm not going to clarify. All right. Pisces, position 12. Always read with 1 and 5. The 8 of Pentacles. you're living rent-free in somebody's heart, soul, mind, feet. I mean, everywhere, all over. You're everywhere. You're living. Just somebody here feels trapped by you right now. It feels. I'm gonna emphasize that a little bit more. Somebody feels trapped by something you said or did. I think you affected somebody more than you thought with an action or a word or something you said, right, or wrote or whatever. I don't know. But they can't get it out of their head. Usually this is something you said, okay? It's when someone just can't get it out of their head. And they're feeling very deeply about it. They want to come tell you how they feel about that. They might. I don't know. We'll see what actions they take tomorrow. But all of you in this energy, since you guys definitely, usually, well, in this reading, you've reflected as Empress and Queen of Pentacles, the two cards you often reflect as in my readings, right? These are very powerful. Your words are very powerful right now, and they will be probably all through Saturn retrograde's transit for sure. So be careful. That's all I'm saying. All right, somebody here definitely trapped by that, I'll tell you. All right, let's go. Or feels that way. I think they're going to come talk to you about it. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think you affected them positively, but I think they might need some clarification to help lighten it up a little bit, because it's all they can think and feel, right? It might be keeping them up at night. I don't know. 3 cards from the bottom. 3 cards from the deck here and a crossing card. Have the universe add this up. Add it up, universe. Let's go. Add it up. What do we got? Talk to me. Add it up. I'm going to try to get this reading online by 8 o'clock. It is 7:33 right now in the morning. All right. I'm going to try, but this computer, 2011 dual core processor, fucking 2 gigabytes of RAM that I got to work with for another day or two, is not very fast at processing the videos. All right. The other one, Steve Lovetop, could do it in 6 minutes. This one here take about 40. So, I mean, if the reading go online by 8:30, I'll be thrilled. All right, but it's going to be probably a little later than usual. Hey, I didn't count on Steve Lovetop blowing up. I think I can fix it, though, but I'm going to take my time with it. I think it's a power source issue, power jack issue. We'll see. All right, let's go. If I can get it working again, then I'll have 2 laptops. Oh, my God. All right, here we go. This is funny, though, using this thing. It's hilarious. I feel like it's 2011. It's Windows 7. It's like, oh, my God. All right. 3 cards and a bottom card. Add all this up. What are they thinking and feeling? Well, apparently you need a lot of bling and shit. I'll tell you what. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. And the I'm right. There's my rich girl. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody here. There's a lot of love flowing. I will tell you. There's a lot of love flowing. And I think all these people are slowly and surely learning that the lesson they need to learn, I don't think they know it yet, but the lesson they need to learn, this is my student, this is 9 of Pentacles, is that the independence on this card isn't even though it's Pentacles, it's not necessarily about stuff, right? It's a minor arcana Empress energy as it's flowing here. So I think everybody's person feels like you're very intimidating to them in some level, in the levels we talked about, but it's not enough to stop them. I think there's so much love here. Everybody wants to walk a new path. This is an energy. We're moving into energies right now, and I see it here with the world, right? A whole new era in the hot spot of the cycle, the theme energy of the cycle. There's a lot of people, maybe you, maybe a lot of you watching, and definitely people attached to you that want to start a new life. They want to move, they want to do something, they want to change something. Something needs to change. Somebody knows that here. They are very intimidated by you, but I think the lesson that you have to teach this person is that this isn't just about money. It's a state of being, right? That kind of a thing. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Tomorrow, we do the same reading with the same shitty computer. And chitty bang bang computer, and we ask what actions they're likely to take, and we do clarify, like I said. So we'll see. Okay. All right. That's your reading. Good luck.